Welcome to the Celebrity Ascent and this stateroom tour, which is a stateroom tour for the concierge class Edge Stateroom with an infinite veranda. It is really nicely situated here on deck 11, so come on inside and let's take a look at what this room has to offer. Just inside our stateroom door is the door to the bath. And as you step into the bath, you'll see it is modern, nicely appointed. There's a nice long sink that has some counter space on either side. There are 3 open shelves above the sink on either side of the sink, and there are 2 sets of open shelves below the sink for plenty of storage as well. And then in addition to all the essential areas, you have a nice rounded glass doored shower, and that has plenty of room for you to get ready for the day or evening. Now, one thing to keep an eye out for when you are looking toward the mirror and the sink is that there is a drawer below that sink, and that is where you're going to find your hair dryer. That's sometimes a question on the Edge class ships, but it's there and ready for your use. There is just a short hallway here inside the stateroom, right next to your bathroom door. But one of the key things you'll want to look for in this stateroom is right here on the wall. And that is more than a thermostat. It is really your room control panel. And on this panel, you put in the temperature that you're looking for, but you're also going to have lighting controls here as well, and some helpful presets for morning, for movie time, for evening, or to shut everything down. And you've got your light controls for the stateroom here as well. You can coordinate this with your phone on the Celebrity app as well. So you can have a very much automated and organized stateroom based on how you like things when you're coming back from the end of the day or heading out for the evening. And just beyond your room controls, the room opens up with storage. It is all behind these walls. We'll show you how much storage you have. In addition to closet space, you're going to have a lot of shelf space and areas that you can put things and yet keep this cabin looking tidy and picked up all the time. Let's take a look. There are 7 shelf areas here. When you open up this storage area, you're going to see that in this concierge stateroom, you have a pair of binoculars you can use, as well as an umbrella, and you'll find your shoe shine and laundry bags in here as well. At the top, there is a Wi-Fi box that is really responsible for helping you connect to the internet here in your stateroom. In this stateroom, the sleeping area is next, right next to the closet and storage areas. It is a large king-size bed with rounded corners at the bottom to make it very easy to pass by here and get over to the other living space that we're going to see in a few minutes. Now, on either side of that king-size bed are a nightstand on either side. One is larger than the other. They have open shelves, but they're really handy to keep things nearby in the evening. There's a reading lamp on either side of the bed as well. Now, on one side of the bed, you're also going to find some additional plugs, which is a really nice feature on these newer Edge class ships. There are 2 USB ports and 1 US plug that you can use during the evening. You'll also see that this is the area of the room that has the flat screen TV. And don't forget that these beds are high and there's plenty of room under the bed for you to put your empty suitcases after you unpack. Next to the bed is the storage closet for hanging. Now you're going to find room for both short and long hanging in here. There's a bathrobe here for your use. And you'll also find 3 drawers that pull out and a shelf that contains a small safe. That safe is not huge. It's going to fit your car keys, your wallet, your passports, and a few personal items, but don't expect your large laptop computers to fit into this one. I don't think they're going to fit. In this stateroom, closest to the window and veranda area is your living space. And this includes a large couch. It includes a desk with a backlit mirror. It includes your mini fridge and another dresser area with counter space and 3 large drawers that will pull out, and they are divided so you can kind of divvy up the space depending on who's here in the stateroom with you. There are a number of lamps here that will help you if you sit down to read, and this is going to adjoin directly to the Infinite Veranda balcony space. It's part of your stateroom. It's going to be here inside unless you open the window at the far end of the room, which I'll show you in a moment. Now, in this living space, unlike the previous Edge class ships, you're going to notice that this desk does not push in over the dresser space. So if you're thinking that it will, just be aware that it is a permanent desk space. You still have the large mirror with the lighting around it, but this desk is in place and there it's going to stay. The final section of this stateroom is the infinite balcony area, and you may have heard about this on the other Edge class ships. It is here again on the Ascent. At the far end of your stateroom, you have basically glass from floor to ceiling, the top of which is a window that will come down at the touch of a button, and I'll show you that. But when the window is closed, you have all of this space as part of your air-conditioned stateroom. There are 2 chairs and a small table here for you to sit outside, and there are accordion doors, and when the doors are open, all of this space is really part of the living space of your stateroom, or you can close one or both of the accordion doors and have a separate area as people are using the stateroom for different functions. Now I'll show you how this window works and what turns this room into a balcony, and it's this set of controls here, and one of them is going to lower the window to about chest height, and that'll give you a chance to let the fresh air in and to have an unobstructed view of whatever is outside, whether it's the port or your destination. When you're done, we'll hit the button again and the window will come up to the top and close, and the air conditioning will come back on. So just remember, when the window is open, the air conditioning is off. There is another control here, and that is for your shade, especially for the evening for sleeping. If you push the other button, you're going to have a floor to ceiling dark shade that will come down, covering that wall of glass and giving you privacy overnight. Now overall, this is an Edge stateroom with an infinite veranda, the same size and layout as other Veranda staterooms. What's special about Concierge class are also the services that come with staying in this room. The services include a welcome lunch on embarkation day, priority disembarkation if you're doing the tenders. There is a concierge host who can help you with priority dining or other reservations you may wish to make. There are some afternoon canapes that are delivered to the room, and as we saw earlier, you have the use of binoculars and an umbrella, and just special touches that help you feel special and can take advantage of the concierge services here in this class of stateroom on the Celebrity Ascent. Now, if you're finding something useful in this video, I would ask you to give this episode a thumbs up. We really appreciate that, and it's great to have feedback about what is useful to you among the episodes that we're posting here to the channel. If you haven't already, I also invite you to subscribe. Subscribing is totally free and really is just an opportunity for you to turn on notifications and be aware every time we post a new episode to the channel. We appreciate your support, and you can join us in all of our adventures as we continue sailing on Celebrity and other cruise lines as well. Now, if you want to book the Celebrity Ascent or any Celebrity ship, reach out to us here at Next Wave Cruising. We know these ships, we know the cruise lines, and we can help you craft the kind of vacation with the right destinations, the right stateroom and amenity packages that will meet you and your family's needs for a very special, memorable vacation. Reach out to us. All our contact information is right below this video, and we look forward to hearing from you so that you too can enjoy a beautiful vacation on the Celebrity Ascent. Before you go, look at the video in the upper corner and we'll share some of our other adventures here as we get to know this brand new Celebrity ship.